Welcome back to the Ajax historical campaign on veteran difficulty from Troy Total War. We're on game turn 83, back in the Bronze Age, back to the epics of Homer that immortalized Achilles, Odysseus and the other heroes who live in our minds and are present in our minds much more than whatever the president of China or whoever else. We were much more aware of Achilles and Odysseus, and this is quite amazing because they lived 3,000 years ago and we can visualize them, kind of hold them in our minds. This is quite an amazing thing, and thanks to this game we can even go back, travel in time, back to the Bronze Age and experience something from that time that is kind of lost forever, but not completely. So if you remember last time we had taken Eritrea, moved Teucer up so we can gain control of the rest of Euboea. We defeated some rebels in Skyros.
Ajax the Great.
So Ajax the Great, Ajax the fabled, Ajax the tall, the gentle giant, Ajax the bearded and the hairy has been victorious and is gaining glory. Is rank 15 now. That's pretty good. So he is recovering his army. We have a third general now, Eleuther, who is sailing up the Cyclades towards Aegina and Salamis to raise some more armies and at the same time maintaining public order in these regions. And what else? There was something else we were doing, building things. We're going to build something here, a temple of Zeus, I think was a plan. No, it was a temple of Ares. Let's go for that. And I guess, what is the plan? After taking this area, as long as there is no real danger from the region of Thessaly and so on, then we can move east and focus on the Amazons, who are now our antagonist. I was searching for this word last time. Not our competitor, they are our antagonist. We have to fight them to the end. They will not relent. They will just defeat us or die. And so they are not going to make peace, so we have to fight the Amazons. In this version of this kind of incarnation of Total War, Lycia is actually very weak. Previously, Lycia was very strong and usually would come to dominate the southern part of Asia, on the coast of Asia. But now it seems it's the Amazons that are dominating Asia, at least this kind of mid-southern part of the coast of Asia. And then we have some other factions here, the Alazones and a few others, and then up here we have the Trojans. Or what? Sparta? Sparta is up here already? What? And this faction, the Alazones, no, Ilion, what are Irtacidi, wow. Ilion Irtacidi, whatever that means, must be a tribe of some sort. So they're controlling this area. Here is Hector of Troy. Paris is usually in these parts, but I think he has vanished. Where is Paris? Maybe he has confederated? Has he confederated with his brother? Paris is gone. He's confederated with Hector of Troy. After defeating him, he had enough. He couldn't take it anymore. All right. Well, that's good. And what is the strategy here if we kind of pan out and have a look at the map? Attitude. So, let's see. We have a lot of factions in Asia that are against us. We have a couple of kind of pro-Achaean factions, but not many. And our heartlands are here. The key here is to defend the heartlands. Yeah. So I need to have a ring of other factions like these green ones around the yellow heartlands. We also have these areas now that are exposed, but it doesn't matter. These areas up here, the islands, are expendable. But the Cyclades and the more central islands, Salamis and Aegina and Megara, these regions, these are our heartlands, and these have to be defended well. Now, in Medieval 2 Total War, the way it worked was that the AI usually looked at where was your center of gravity and then sent armies in that direction. But if you had a broken up region, like if you have some region north, some region south, and you weren't like a continuous blob, then the AI very often got confused and didn't know which way to march. And also, if there were other factions between you and the AI, friendly factions, the AI again got confused because it couldn't get to you without attacking the intermediate factions. There might have been neutrals. And so the AI wants to attack you, not other factions. It wants to destroy you, not, someone else. It doesn't even care too much about your allies. It wants to attack you. And so by having our regions here kind of insulated, if you like, with this green belt, it means that the AI cannot really kind of target them very well. That is assuming that the present AI, the one found in Total War, works a bit like the Medieval 2 Total War AI. Okay, what is the worst thing about this game, which I think is fantastic? I think the worst thing about it is it has to do a little bit of diplomacy, the fact that you cannot do war subsidies, which was a feature of Medieval 2 Total War, but then it was removed. But really the worst thing, this is maybe this, kind of second worst or fifth worst or something. It's something that, bothers me personally, but it's not a big deal. The thing that's really bad, I think, is that battles are very, very fast. You spend most of your time just chasing, like let's say 10-minute battle, you spend 2 minutes marching to the enemy, 1 minute fighting, and then 7 minutes chasing after the enemy, something like that. I find this a little bit silly, personally. I mean, you do a siege in some great fortress, I don't know, like Thebes, did a siege of Thebes. It was like this huge fortress, and it took us like a minute to overpower its garrison. It wasn't much of a siege, I have to say. Anyway, so, and not only is that the battles are a little bit lackluster, but as you saw earlier, we're chasing those Trojan armies who are running away from us. Why? Because the AI knows, because the program tells it that our army is much stronger than its army. I mean, it didn't have any spies, didn't have, it couldn't have known if it was like a human general, how strong our army was or how superior was our training that we had, the Hephaestion armor that we had, the buffs, all kinds of buffs that Ajax had, and all kinds of things. He couldn't, a human general wouldn't, been able to judge this, but the AI knows mathematically accurately that is not a match for Teucer and Ajax together. And so they were just running and running. Whatever we did, they were running from us. And we were chasing them around the islands. It was so frustrating because I'm trying to make YouTube videos. And I'm spending entire game turns just chasing after the AI. Okay, let's do something useful. So we're at the end of game turn 83. We have prayers to Zeus, to Ares, to Poseidon and Aphrodite. So we're all up to our necks in prayer, so to speak. And let me just find one of our generals, let's say Ajax. Here we are, and let's go. Scourge of Foes, let's go to the next game turn. And I'm gonna speed this up. A spy has gone to spy on Iolcus. So it's quite possible we will encounter Paris again, but this time fighting in the army of his brother, Hector. Because it seems the two brothers have confederated. Okay, the Arcadians want an alliance. That's all news. My good friend Agapina. So we'll give you a little bit of copper for a little bit of bronze. I don't know if you realize, peace treaty with Elis. You're at war with everyone. Sorry, the answer is no. How did you manage that, Elis? So what I was going to say, you don't realize if we're not buying things with money but exchanging goods, there wouldn't be value-added tax. Which is what I just did. Okay, prayer answer Zeus. Okay, the Arcadians are mobilizing against someone. Oh, someone has had a prophecy of doom action against Philothea, and she was successful. We have to get rid of her. Somehow, Philothea is stuck, she cannot move, but she can pay her back with the same coin. 31 might die. Success. There you go. How do you like that? Huh? So we need to send a spy. How good is this? Virginia. Okay, she's a better agent than ours, so we have to do something about it. We have to send our spy to kill her, basically.
A well-placed blade can avert a war.
Is that preferable to using our spy against our enemies?
I keep the rituals.
We will go down in history.
Yeah, okay, let's get rid of that troublesome enemy agent. I think I'd rather have that. Now, my inclination is to go south with Ajax, meet up with Luther, exchange a couple of units, recruit a couple more units together, and then march east into Asia, or sail east even. Okay, so let's see what we can do.
The gods may be influenced.
Let's do an action. If it's favorable, if the odds are in our favor, 58%. What are the chances? Agent failure, agent wounded, 0%. Let's go for it.
Abandoned by the
or are there
gods,
actually no? Wait a minute.
retreat.
What will happen if I do? Because favor the god whose temple is inside. There's no temple. No, there's no effect. I don't care about that. Or do I? What's the chances of this? It's 100%, isn't it? Whatever, let's go.
My ritual will alter the battle.
Yes, okay. I just care about leveling her up at the moment. So that's the main thing. And just keep it in the bank. I'm not going to use it. Never mind. Okay. Righty-ho.
I love a challenge.
Prayer to whom? Zeus is active. Ares is available. Okay. And who do we gain favor with? Oh, favor with Ares. Ah, it's not going to make a difference. Why are the island spearmen here? Still have strength. Anyway, let's go ahead with the original plan, which, fingers crossed, do we have any enemies here? Potential enemies, yes. How much? 13, 12. No, let's go this way and complete the province. We can meet up with Luther in due course. Let's just defeat our enemies up there in the north. Luther can sail up to Dryopis.
I'll win or die trying.
Doesn't have enough movement. Not enough movement to Luther. You have to get that. Because we need his influence to pacify the province. +7. And thinking about, will this work? I'm just wondering. Because now I have Ajax here. Ajax.
Friend, deadliest enemy.
Ajax has this Cretan hat that gives it happiness in the local province, but he is at sea. Now, if he gives it to Luther and then takes it back, will Luther be unhappy? That is the question. Because right now, Luther could do with it, you know, because Ajax is at sea. Let's just try it. I hope Luther will not be cross if we take it back from him.
I've got what it takes.
As long am I sure? No, I'm not sure. Well, let's just try it. If it's a disaster, at least I know it's a disaster if we can't take it back. Alright, so I'm going to take it back because Luther is going to be a character that will stay around the provinces. Ajax will be doing the conquering of new settlements. So when he goes to a new settlement, maybe it will be useful for him to have the Cretan hat. Alright, and the most glorious move this game turn will be the attack on Cerinthos or Cerinthos. Let us see how this goes. I only have 8 units. It should be an easy battle.
Take them down.
A little too easy even, but I'm gonna fight it quickly on the battlefield. So we have a battle this episode. We're fighting the Aegean Pelasgians. I expect there's a spelling error there. I expect. Should have been Aegean with an E, not with an A. Star deployment. Just rush them. I mean, I'm not gonna... Whatever. I'm not going to... mess around too much. We'll just have some kind of decoy force on this side. And I can have another, have like a spear unit, and everything else can go. Go. Start the battle. Okay. All the missile units. And let's see. They are decoy. Ah, they're marching out. Hello. Hello. Is it so difficult to block? Okay.
Forward we go. Combat ready.
Okay, let's slow down because I don't have a hand or hands like the AI does. So let's just get all these guys group blocked. Get them down here. Alright. Unblock. Unblock. Just get down here. We're gonna have our hands full here. Just have to hold them back until we defeat this side. What I'm gonna do is send some reinforcements over. Okay. Put these on guard because they're having a hard time. You guys hurry. Now, all the archers, focus them. Because these guys are actually defeated.
One of your units has no more ammunition.
Who is not running? Why aren't you running?
Spear! Trained and ready! Let's see blood!
So here's the fight now. We are routing them. Okay, the missiles start coming in. Okay. Okay, they're all routed. That's it. It's finished. Where is our great leader? That wasn't much of a battle. Okay, let's take him off guard. Are you all doing something?
Swords! Strike hard!
How do they always manage to get a unit to sneak away? Oh, come on. No. Bloody hell. I didn't block you at all.
Sons of Achaea! On the move!
I'm trying to block you guys. I don't know, was there something wrong with my mouse or what's the deal? Come on! Please! Group! Oh my god. Has something changed in the controls? What's going on?
Slings!
The enemy stronghold will soon fall to you.
Wipe them out! shall be. Let's see blood! Hungry for glory! Battle lines! End them! Don't hold back! With haste!
Okay, it looks like we have been victorious on this side. Hey, I don't know how many minutes I've spent just chasing the enemy. I think I may just quickly just finish this up, put it on higher speed. Okay, enough of this. In the battle. We lost 15 men. How did this happen? I must have stumbled and fallen. The Aegean Pelasgian have been defeated. Decisive victory and 500 experience. Pie.
Do it right, be rewarded.
Hey. Bonus experience 1000 for Ajax. Ah, we finished the mission. Epic mission successful at last. Renown +3. Have brothers keeper. 10 game turns. Minus 15% upkeep cost of all units. Own armies faction-wide. Whoa, that's big. Excellent. Bonus experience 1000 for Ajax. Renown +3. Got that. Arms of Charistus. Epic mission successful. Defeat the following Paragon any alias. We've already done that. Okay. Hero's Journey. Ensure that one of the following buildings have been constructed. Proving grounds. Pits of Strength. Epic mission successful. We've done that as well. Hey. Alright. The Sacred Oath. Is that a new mission? For did you not pledge before her father to protect Helen's marriage on her wedding day? The brothers Atrides, Menelaus, and Agamemnon grow restless in the wake of the kidnapping of Helen of Sparta, rallying the lords of Achaea as they prepare to set sail across the Aegean Sea. They have sent an envoy to Salamis to request that you honor the oath you spoke before King Tyndareus, and demand that you pledge your mighty shield to their cause. Honor the oath. What happens? Renown +3. Plus 15% to campaign movement range at sea. Plus 20% marriage to the Achaeans for 15 game turns. That's pretty good. Let's go for that. Horse army won battle, and she's got plus 5% to casual replenishment rate. This army, that's pretty good. Epic mission issued. Wow, we're doing well with the epic missions. Forging the bonds. Enter into our new defensive alliance with another Danaan faction. We're pretty much in defensive alliance with everyone. Stronger together. 15% total resources. Wow. High level envoy appears to the faction capital. Wow. Renown +4. Weapon gains. Short iron tipped dory spear. Plus 6 to melee attackable spear units. Wow. Alright. I like that. This army. So just Ajax. But it has a lot of spear units. Alright. So let's see if we can do. We have like huge diplomatic bonuses at the moment. So let's see if we can go into a defensive alliance with the Danaan faction that we're not defensive allies yet. We're pretty much defensive allies. Troyes? No, they're a vassal. Oh, this one's.
A discussion with Ajax.
Phyllis? No. Yeah, I don't blame you, Phyllis. Osolian and Locris are
There is much to discuss.
Danans, but they don't want an alliance with us. Thalia, doubt it. Why am I doing it this way? Why don't I do a quick deal, defensive alliance? Nobody wants defensive alliance with us, but this may take effect next game turn, these bonuses and whatever. So we're gonna wait until next game turn.
I love a challenge.
2796, what's the upkeep here? Ajax, what's your upkeep?
Staunch ally.
2004-11, okay. Let's get his skills up, so he's got a couple more skills. Radius for immovable force, or you also get charge resistance. Who's gonna charge us? Nobody's gonna charge us. But that's not a very urgent one. Let's see which ones are the urgent ones. Battle captors is not a huge deal. Melee defense of hero unit. Okay, I read that. Something. Armor of hero unit or armor piercing damage of the hero unit. Okay. That's a potential. Oh, this one. The hero frightens nearby enemy units. He frightens them all the time, whereas right now we need to activate an ability to frighten them. But with this, we will be frightening them anyway. Let's go for that. Melee defense of Paragon units or melee attack of Paragon units. There. I think defense plus 20%, plus 20%. Defense... melee defense. 20% is a lot. But do we go for attack or for defense? If you go for defense, it means battles will last longer. If you go for attack, it means the enemy will run quicker. Basically. And I want longer battles, so I'm going to go for defense. Now here we have plus 4% to casualty replenishment in enemy territory, or plus 10 against. Well, it's would probably be in enemy territory, but that's plus 4%, whereas this is plus 7%. Yeah? What am I getting wrong? Maybe that's like for this kind of overrides this one, so it's like 7 altogether. Because otherwise this is pointless. Anyway, let's go for that. Oh, and we're done with the skills of the hero. Okay, and he's got a skill, a new skill as well. What is it going to be? A 20 years army, income from raiding, or agents actions against this hero. And then casualty replenishment when raiding. We can raid without movement penalties. When raiding. No movement penalties, but we still get battle penalties. Yeah, whereas let's go for that. Okay. We've done the Divine Will things. We've done. Let's just check again the quick deals. Athens and the Thessalians. The Thessalians are now at war with Macedonians, and we are at war with Macedonians, isn't it? Aren't we at war with Macedonians? With the Macedonians. So can we, Macedonians, where are you? Can we make peace with you? Sorry, here. Can we make peace with the Macedonians? If not, we will ally with the Thessalians, or we'll do a non-aggression pact.
So what are you after?
what are we after is peace. How about that? They are at war with the Thessalians. Do you want the Thessalians on our side or the Macedonians? That is the question. Because now the Macedonians are going to war with Epirus. Who is Epirus at war with? Are they at war with anybody? This is very complicated. Epirus is at war with Macedonia. But Epirus is also trading with the Pelasgians. But friendly terms with Thessalians. It looks like Thessalians. The Thessalians are more like. Because we gain the Epirotes and the Thessalians. And that will make Macedonians into enemies. Alright. Well, don't know. Let's go for that. Podarces. I think he was a hero of the Trojan War. Or at least he was a character of the Trojan War. Macedonians don't have a character of significance. So let's stick to Homer and ally ourselves. We'll get friendly with the Thessalians.
This should be interesting, if nothing else.
Well, if. That's a big if. Okay. That's not bad. Okay, and 10, and 10, how's that? 10, all right. There you go, your non-aggression pact. Now, let's see what the Macedonians are thinking. Can they harm the Thessalians? No, because we have the Dolopians. But the Dolopians are their friends, so they can go through the Dolopians and attack the Thessalians. Well, let's see. I'm not going to commit myself yet. So, back to quick deal. So, that was... So far, we also have Athens, but Athens is at war still with several friendly factions. Military axis, no defensive alliance. Confederation, the Abantes want to confederate with us. But they have an army somewhere here, so the army may be useful. They have an army up there. 9 units. Not yet, not yet. It may confederate in the future. And lots of factions want peace with us. How about the Curies at war with very many factions? You have to deal with it. Elis is a war with very many factions. Dolopia, the same. Pelasgius, I don't care. Macedon. You have to sort this out, Macedon. Okay. I guess that's going to be the end of this game turn, except that I will have to do the barters. So I'm going to temporarily leave you and permanently leave you for this episode indeed, because we're nearly 40 minutes into the episode. So we finished this game turn, which is game turn 84. I'll do the barters and see you in the next episode for the next game turn. Thank you for watching.